Hello, my name is Brandon Thomas, and this is Seeker Discover Your World. So, before I explain what Seeker is, let me explain to you why we do what we do. Our vision is to unlock the hidden treasures of your world. Humans are natural explorers by heart. We study the cosmos, we explore the oceans with submarines, and what we want to do is give you access, the tools necessary for you to unlock your inner explorer and discover the world around you. So what is Seeker? Seeker is an underwater remote controlled drone capable of streaming video and taking pictures. We pride ourselves on Seeker being small, durable, and more affordable. So who is Seeker for? Seeker is for your average beachgoer. If you don't know, many of these underwater drones are very, very expensive, and a lot of these beachgoers with average incomes can't easily afford it. We want to give them access also to this kind of technology we have. This doesn't just stop at recreation, though. This applies to underwater photography, boat inspection, marine research, and underwater repairs. So let's talk about our competitors. We looked at their strengths, weaknesses, and some of the lessons we have learned looking at user reviews. So PowerVision is a decent drone for a decent price. However, it suffers from frustrating prep time and very confusing controls. Chaser is one of the cheapest drones in the market. However, it's also inconsistent in its functionality and inconvenient for preparation and storage. Genino is a very high quality drone. It does its job very, very well, but it is also extremely expensive. The bottom right Titan model costs about $3,000, which I don't know about you, but I don't have that kind of money to spend. So let's look at a competitive analysis of the market. Two major things that our customers were keen at is price and quality. As you can see, Genino has very high quality, but is, as we mentioned before, extremely pricey. PowerVision is decent and lies somewhere towards the middle, but is still a little on the pricey side. Chasing is the cheapest, but for that cheapness, they drop in quality. What we want to do as Seeker is be able to create a quality drone at a much lower cost. And this will allow us to undercut the market and find a place. We aim to do that by making the Seeker more compatible, much more convenient, and remove any extra features that bog down the drone. We want to focus on the base functionality of the drone, make sure it does great what it's supposed to do. It's a great cheap alternative for customers. So in order to get this done, we need a team. We need positions such as software developers, marketers, engineers, financiers, legal team, and management. We're hoping on also making a partnership with Royal Metals Co. Royal Metals Co. is a metal manufacturer in Honolulu, and they can help provide us the aluminum necessary to build these drones. We also have great connections to the BYU Hawaii Science Technology Department and their business and financing department. From here, we can find from marine biology, software engineers, and financial experts. So these connections give us a great source of potential employees and helpers. Our business plan is to start as an LLC. We chose an LLC because it gives us flexible management and more creative freedom when it comes to innovation and distribution of the product. It also helps protect us from liability. As we expand as a business, we want to transition into a corporation. This allows for greater sources of capital as we bring in more investors and as we expand into the market and potentially into the international market. So a go-to-market plan is 6 months, have a prototype ready for testing and feedback, and at the year time, launch the product. We will be first selling locally in Honolulu and provide delivery options across the island. Hawaii is the perfect place for us to test and start our product. It's a great testing place because if it doesn't work in Hawaii, it's not going to work in many other places in the world. So here we were going to get the best feedback we can possibly get. And it's also a tourist hotspot. So we'll have much traffic coming into Honolulu and many new potential customers coming our way. We will communicate with customers through social media and newsletters, and we will provide classes on how to properly maintain and utilize the drone. One of the customer pains that we have seen is that a lot of people don't know how to maintain their drones, and they get very frustrated because they can't control it well. So we will provide classes on that so they aren't frustrated with their product. And then finally, the finances. So mainly revenue will come from Seeker sales and the training course. Selling price will be at $250 with variable cost up to $70. We have fixed costs of $500,000, which includes salaries, insurance, and advertising. Our breakpoint is 2,778 units. What we want to do is start and sell 50 units in January. And then as each month progresses, we add 25 to that. So in February, 75, in March, 100. And in order to keep up with this, we plan on having rewards and benefits for our members so they have a great incentive to push forward and to do better. And that is Seeker. Thank you. Do you have any questions? Let me unmute you first. Oh, you unmute yourself. I don't have to mute you. Okay.
Yeah, I had to choose that I wanted to be unmuted. So my question is it a drone that you can see like 360? Because when you're, like if you're driving a car, you only have to worry about like certain factors, but in the water you have to worry about, like something coming up behind and like whacking it, or a current or something. So are you able to see in all directions or just one as you're moving it?
That is an excellent question. That is actually one of the features we want to implement, is that it has 360-degree rotational view, right? That also goes into the stabilization process of the drone. We want to make sure through prototyping that some wave isn't going to come and just knock our drone back onto shore. So that's a great question. So, yeah.
Also, I know that like I've never flown a drone, but I know that like you can just have it come back to you. Would the one in the water be able to have that feature?
That's an excellent question that I think we'll have to see in testing. It's not something I really thought about. We didn't find anything on that when searching other drones, but perhaps we can innovate it into the system and work our way into that.
And how deep can it go? I don't know if you said that or not, but
no, I didn't say how deep it'd go. We want it to be able to, now this is, because it's a cheaper alternative, it isn't going to be as big as those $3,000 drones, correct? That they use for major marine diving research. This is the much cheaper alternative. So we hope for it to be at least reach 25 to 30 feet. Great for reefs exploration and exploration in shallower areas. That is our hope. Any more questions?
No, I think that's all my questions.
Okay, thank you, Alondra. Anything else
My
you'd like
pleasure.
to say? Any commentaries, feedback?
No, I enjoyed the presentation.
Anything to do better?
No,
something.
Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. All right, thank you, Alondra. I will stop the recording now if I could get this up.